Hello my lovelies, it is time for our fall into reading-a-thon announcement, so stay tuned. So we are super stoked to share with you our fall into reading-a-thon, the next round of season-a-thon. We have been doing this now, what feels like forever. It's been so many years and we've had such an amazing time doing this readathon. From the beginning, it has been me and my dear friend Clint over at Reads Readers, and I think it's been about a year now that we've had Kaylani on our team, and she is Kaylani over at Kaylani_simply_me. She is amazing. We love having her as part of this, and we feel like she was the perfect addition to our season-a-thon readathons, and we are so happy to have her with us and still being with us once again. And we have all worked very hard for putting together another amazing round for you. So let's just get right into the nitty-gritty, the juicy details of this amazing readathon. So as you know, our fall into reading-a-thon tends to be anywhere from like a week to 10 days. I think the longest we've gone is maybe around 2 weeks. This round of fall into reading-a-thon will be 1 week. So it is going to be September 20th through the 26th. And our live shows are going to be a little bit different this time around, simply because of the author that we have for our group book. Our author is pretty much on the other side of the planet, and we're having to work around their schedule as best as possible. So our after hours live show that normally would happen on one of the Saturdays of the readathon, in this case September 25th, will still be happening at 8 p.m. Eastern time. However, our author chat live show will not be on Saturday. Normally it's at 3 o'clock on Saturday, and then we have the after hours at 8 p.m. Eastern time that Saturday night. So our author chat live show will be at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday, September 26th here on my channel. And as I mentioned before, it is due to our author's schedule and our author being located in Australia. It took some finagling to find the right time and the right day. So that is when our live shows will be. Okay, now to get into the really, really good stuff, the challenges. So I'm not going to make you wait until the very end of this announcement video to tell you who our author is for the group book. We're going to start this out with challenge number 1, School's in Session. Read the group book or buddy read a book. So you can read what our group book is. You could read a different book by this author, or you could just buddy read any book you like if you're not interested in our group book. So the group book for the Fall into Reading-a-thon 2021 is going to be, drum roll please, Perfect on Paper by Sophie Gonzales. All of the hosts for Season-a-thon or for Fall into Reading-a-thon have read Only Mostly Devastated. We all loved it, and we are excited to read Perfect on Paper. And this follows a bi girl who has sort of been running a love advice for profit, not necessarily column, but she has a locker that letters are dropped into with payment, and she in turn gives them relationship advice. But she's done this in secret. It's completely anonymous until one day, kind of her arch nemesis, this guy Brofman, he catches her in the act of collecting the letters, and in exchange for keeping her secret, he wants her to help him get his ex back. And Darcy, our main character, begrudgingly agrees to become his personal dating coach at a generous hourly rate at least. The goal to help him win his ex-girlfriend back. And it says, Darcy has a good reason to keep her identity secret. If word gets out that she's behind the locker, some things she's not proud of will come to light. And there's a good chance Brooke will never speak to her again. Brooke being her best friend. Okay, so all she has to do is help an entitled, bratty, annoyingly hot guy win over a girl who's already fallen for him once. What could go wrong? This sounds super cute, fun, lighthearted, and we're really excited to make this part of our season-a-thon repertoire. So I hope that you join us in reading this or one of her other books. Mostly Devastated is a queer Grease retelling. It was also a lot of fun. Or just buddy read a book and join us. But I hope you join us for the live author chat with Sophie on September 26th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, where we discuss this book. We'll probably also discuss Only Mostly Devastated and discuss anything else that you might want to chat with her about, ask her questions, talk about future books, all of that good stuff. So make sure you join us for that. Okay, on to challenge number 2, online learning. Read an ebook or listen to an audiobook. Now, we like to make our prompts pretty open and flexible, and also we try to make it so that our group book might be able to be used for multiple challenges, and this year it has. And we are perfectly fine with people doubling up, tripling up, quadrupling up, however you're able to do it, however you want to do it. You could pick one book for each challenge, or you could see what book you could get to fit as many challenges as possible. So just to let you know, Perfect on Paper, at least at this moment in time, is available on Scribd as an audiobook. So you could listen to this. I don't know if it's available as an ebook on there, but I do know it is available as an audiobook. But you could listen to any audiobook you're interested in. You could read any ebook. You could work on your NetGalley e-arcs and read one of those. So lots and lots of options available. Okay, so for challenge number 3, Friday Night Lights, read a book involving a competition. So we said competition because we wanted to make this as open as possible. So for that, you could use a contest, such as in Clint by Tamara Ireland Stone, where they're creating apps and there is a contest, and the winner of the contest gets, they win something for winning, like having the best app. Anyway, this is middle grade. This is fabulous. I really enjoyed it. And so if you want something with a little bit of a contest kind of feel, this is a good option. You could also read something involving any kind of sports, such as Check Please by Ngozi Ukazu, because there's hockey. You could also do, I think, fence, because fencing, or anything with any sports. Also, something with a game, like Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons, or the Inheritance game, or anything with a game, any kind of game. It could be a sports game, it could be a board game, it could be video games like Slay. Also anything with a tournament, such as The Savior's Champion by Jenna Morrissey, or Morikai. This involves a tournament to win the hand of the Savior, and it's called the Sovereign's Tournament. And this is an amazing book. I gave it 5 stars. It's a chunker, but it is so worth it. Or like a reality TV contest, like well, maybe this is not so reality, but Space Battle Lunchtime Lights Camera Snaction. This is a cooking show competition, but it's set in space with aliens. Super cute. Sorry if you can hear munching going on. Einstein has a bone. Okay, now for challenge number 4. Who wants candy corn? Read a book with white, orange, and or yellow on the cover. So you can have one of these colors, you can have 2 of these colors, or you could have all 3 of these colors on the book. It could be a little bit of color, it could be a lot of color. This is another one that our group book will work for because it has orange. The skirts here, kind of yellowish. There's also white because of the title. So technically, this could work for that one as well. So with that, this book could knock out 3 of the challenges. Some other options that I grabbed off my shelf. We have The Boatman's Daughter by Andy Davidson. We have white here and also yellow here. And I guess, I don't know, the book's kind of red, or I guess you could even say it's orange, but there is yellow right here. Then we have Oasis by Katja de Beckera. There is orange here, and there's little pops of orange. There's even a little bit of yellow. And maybe the tiniest bit of white on there as well. We have A Bad Romance by Heather Demetrios. And this actually has all the colors. You just, there's only little bits and pieces. So we have little spots of yellow. We have some orange flowers. And then, of course, the book is white. Then we have It Ain't So Awful Falafel by Firuza Dumas. And there is, well, obviously a lot of yellow here. The hamster's a little bit orange and a little white. So this could have all 3 colors if you wanted to go that route. So this is another one that's very, very open. There are so many things that you could possibly select that would have 1, 2, or all 3 of those colors. Okay, now on to challenge number 5. Pumpkin spice lattes and apple picking. Read a book with a fruit or beverage on the cover. This has kind of been a staple. I think we've had this same prompt since the very beginning of our Fall into Reading-a-thons. This is one that we really enjoy because it kind of makes you have to look a little bit, and it's just fun. So I grabbed a few books off my shelves that have fruit or beverages on the cover. So some fruit ones, we have a middle grade, When Life Gives You Mangoes by Karine Jetton. Now this could have fruit on the cover or in the title. This one has both. We have mangoes. There are actual mangoes here on the cover. So this one would work. This next one has fruit on the cover, but it's not in the title, and that works as well. We have The Sweet Spot by Heather Hayford, and you can see here he has a basket of grapes. This is set at a vineyard in Oregon. Some examples of books with a beverage on the cover. We have A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow by Laura Taylor Namey. This has both a beverage in the title and a beverage on the cover. So we have tea, and then there is a steaming cup of tea here on the cover. Another one I happened to notice was Save the Date by Morgan Matson. Looks like it has water glasses on it. Just there's a lot. Then we have Sex, Murder, and a Double Latte. Again, this has the name of the beverage, but there is also a latte she's carrying in her hand. I forgot to mention earlier with prompt number 3, Friday Night Lights, this was actually inspired by a prompt that one of you suggested, which was Thanksgiving and football. But we wanted to make it where it wasn't just focusing on just the US. And we thought Friday Night Lights, football, they kind of go together. And also other places have sports, whether it be soccer or rugby or whatever, that are also played in the fall. So we thought this is fitting. Now granted, I don't know if these other places do their sports on Fridays typically or not. Like we do football on Fridays, but we're going with it. And then prompt number 6 was another prompt that was inspired by one that somebody suggested. They said new moon or full moon or something like that. And so we kind of expanded on that as well. So prompt number 6 is beneath the harvest moon, channel your inner beast and read something paranormal. So for this, some examples might be you could read a witchy book such as The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. Or you could go with a ghost book and read City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. Or werewolves and read something like A Hunger Like No Other by Cressley Cole. Or this next book, it actually completes multiple challenges if you wanted to go this route, but vampires. You could read Twilight, and it does have fruit on the cover. It also has white on the cover, so you could use this for Who Wants Candy Corn as well. So yeah, this book could also complete 3 challenges if you wanted to go that route. So those are all of our challenges for this round of Fall into Reading-a-thon. We are super excited about it. We think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to doing live shows. We're going to do the after hours live show, and we're going to do the author live show. There may also be some live reading sprints throughout. We don't know who's going to do what at this point in time, if we're going to do any live reading sprints, but more than likely at least one of us will be doing live reading sprints at some point during this readathon. And if you want to keep up to date on any possible live reading sprints or anything else related to this readathon, make sure you're following us on our Twitter, which is @seasonathon, where we will be posting any announcements, anything will be on there. If you have questions, that's a great place to go, or you can just comment on our videos. But also, if you make any TBRs or vlog for this week or anything, we want you to tag us on our Twitter account so that we can all go and see what you've done. Or if you just want to post a picture or comment what your TBR is or how your reading goes throughout, please tag us @seasonathon so that we can share this time with you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you like all our prompts. And if you did, give us a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!